you guys fought to take the lead there.
Yep.
Fought for several quarters to take the lead there, and then kind of gave it all back right at once. How frustrating was that little slide? And how do you guys need to fix those sort of inconsistencies that can cause you?
I think it's just looking at the film. There's certain segments of the game, if we can clean it up, maybe control momentum plays. I know I had a couple possessions that I wish I would have back that could just make the difference. Turnovers or just shot selection. But yeah, I mean, I'm proud of how we fought back, stayed in it, because this is a team that kind of punks us on the boards. Is way more physical. I didn't feel like we got out-physicaled. I felt like, they hit threes. I think they shoot 47% from three. They weren't a team that was supposed to be a high-shooting three-point team, and we kind of were living with that. And until they made threes to me.
What's the process like that over the course of a game when a team that's not usually a good shooting team is starting to hit them? Like, do you adjust? Do you stick with your?
I mean, I feel like we did good. We came back all the way back, and then when we came all the way back, they just made another push. Like I said, it's things we can tighten up. Like when we get back to that point, like how do we clean up? What do we go to and stuff like that? But made a comeback, had a chance, and they took care of it at the end though.
That run they had in the first quarter, do you mostly chalk that up to what you're talking about, the hitting more threes than they usually
just
do?
hitting threes. Like they're not known for that. So we were, in the paint, and for the most part, we were living with those guys shooting. We had some they hit with contest, and they, like I said, they were just hitting some of those tonight.
This is the second game in a row that the team kind of got hot in that first quarter and put you guys are devastated. Is it just the same thing that happened twice in a row? Like you guys are playing to the principles of your personnel, and they just get hot and stuff?
No, I think Wizards, we just had a lack of energy. I think tonight, I didn't think we had a lack of energy. I just felt like I said, they hit threes that we were living with, and they made us pay for that.
Individually, do you feel like you're kind of hitting your stride offensively? Like, do you feel?
I feel like I'm still yet to put a full game together. I know I maybe shot this three ball better, but I wasn't as great in the paint tonight. I also had some bad turnovers. Like I just lost the ball one time on the baseline, and then I missed some real easy paint shots I should have made. So once I can pull a full one, then I feel that way.
I felt like whenever they were running, even if you guys made a shot and they just took the ball and ran, you guys were on your back heels a little bit.
We got to match up better. It's a matchup thing. I mean, we're gonna obviously try to pick up, but we're not against a team that they tried to start pushing. You don't really have a man. You just got to get back. Now Franz did hit a tough and-1. I don't know how he made that, but over three people. But it's just stuff like that. We got it back to a tie game, and he comes back and-1. So those are the momentum plays we got to clean up.
Your class guys last year in the playoffs, you guys all talked about their physicality and how it's kind of a test for you. And you guys have reinvented a little bit where you're playing a little bit more of that style. Is there anything you take from that series or that style?
I mean, it's a little bit different though. We're playing more like a higher pickups. They're more of a half court defense. Some of the guys will pick up, but they're a lot bigger, longer than we are. So just on a half court setting, they switch everything, make you live with tough isolation buckets. So, what they're capable of doing, we just don't really have the personnel for that. We're more guard heavy, need to get up into their space and stuff like that.
You talk about matching up better in transition. You guys are crashing as much as you are on offense.
Yeah.
How do you do that while also
crashing lanes? So it just means when you're crashing, go through the free throw line. Don't take I sometimes even I take a little baseline cut, get behind my man, and then he leaks and has a beat. So you got to crash through we call it crash through the nail. So that would help with it.
You guys had a big burst in the third quarter. What was the conversation at the half to initiate that?
I don't think anything needed to be said. We want to win the game, so come out, make a push. I think it was, an 8-point game at the half?
Yeah.
So,
and then you made a 10-0 run.
Yeah, so, and like I said, we made a push, and then they came back and hit some tough buckets. So it's just stuff like that we got to learn from.
I know you guys have all said it's going to be a work in progress, and you guys are going to get better. 10 games into the season, where do you feel like you guys are at?
I think we're making progress. It's funny, you could look at the season, and it could be completely different if we win 2 games that we're supposed to, opening night and against Utah, and then we're sitting, 6-4? A lot of people be looking at it a lot different, but it's the first 10 games. Now we got another 10 games. Can we get positive each 10 games and keep getting better and better? So that's kind of the outlook we're looking at. And like I said, it's just a growth mindset.